Huh?
It's okay to get over that your part is blue.
For Chicago, they're not
And they're green. It's so weird.
Hey, well, it's different.
Just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. We're going to be watching Joakim.
You have to watch it.
American flag color.
I know.
What he gives this team goes
Actually, a different town color.
You need to add white.
And Shaq,
It is white. The hues are white.
We had to stop because he's a wild child.
Well, the home jersey's white.
He's behind me. I come up with circle. He's been ahead. I got a gas in my hand, so no more surfing.
That's what
I kept that one just saying.
Come on.
But he's my guy. What I like about him is his energy and presence on the floor rub off on everyone else on the team.
Come on. See, I even changed the back to a hoop lining. Look at it. See, I even changed that to a little bit brighter and shinier. I dimmed it and a little bit up more, and I made it much brighter one.
And you've got it on
the horn's supposed to go.
In the NBA.
I think that's when you shoot a two-pointer. You shoot a two-pointer, three-pointer, it makes a different sound.
Well, it was the Chicago Bulls.
By the way. And I read what it said.
It was a real shot. It was just about as...
I don't know why they even have it like that.
I don't know, but you have to take it off.
It's real retarded.
Dominant performances we've seen of.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
All fueled up and ready to go.
See, it makes noise every time. Every time I make a two-pointer, it makes that noise. A three-pointer, it'll make the other noise. It'll make the long siren or whatever.
In at the three spot. Mirotic, screen on Turner. McDermott kicks to Mirotic. No good on his first attempt of the game.
Okay, I can't even hear it. Which one is the one with the... Which one is the one with the background of the people?
It's crowd, but it's all the way up.
Which one? That one?
No.
That one?
No. No.
That?
No. Up one. That one. That's up all the way. That's crowd volume.
Nikola Mirotic, drafted as a late first-rounder back in 2011. The Spanish star finally made his rookie debut in the NBA last season, and it was worth the wait.
It sure was. Once he started to get consistent PT, I mean, he was run like the wind.
We can put up a little.
I'm trying to make it where you can hear it, you know?
You turn it all the way off. Just turn up a little. Doesn't have to be all the way up. Put up like 50 or 30 or 50%. It's in the middle. Player chatter volume. That's the player talking. That's the PA volume, which is the PA system. You want that on. And that's the community volume, which you want on. And the player chatter volume is them talking. The players.
Like, chatting?
Well, yeah, they're talking.
You don't even hear it.
In real life, you don't.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it is.
They put stupid shit.
The crowd volume, you should put like 50%.
Oh, and by the way, this is getting worse. This is actually...
Call your pension nerve.
No, because I heard literally a big snap.
I have that too on my arm. Go to 50. Go to 50 actually on the crowd. It'll even out. Yeah, there you go. And then you should be good.
For a big guy, not that strong, but more aggressive than you'd think.
And here's Rose after Jared Sullinger hitting his
You want to hear the crowd cheer when they cheer.
to the
The whole time
inside.
passes out and go.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And how
See,
about a
one
little bit of
thing to share.
showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And finished off by Gasol.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team.
Oh, cool.
Wow, and
They
that
do a
sort
slam
of
dunk and then you do what?
ownership is just deflating right now to a team.
I didn't hear it,
hard
did
to get
you?
back into this game like
That was a
this.
dunk.
Definitely
That
a
wasn't
jam with
three-pointer or
emphasis.
two-pointer.
A
It's
big
when you hit a
apostrophe
two-pointer
or
and a
exclamation
three-pointer.
point.
And what did I have for a two-pointer?
You have the siren, the fire siren.
Right now from a defensive standpoint.
And I think the long siren is your
And that
three-pointer.
replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the
Maybe not.
bucket right there.
Just not enough bodies on
Maybe
the
I
glass
didn't
right
set it
there,
for
and
all
they
of
paid
them.
for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Maybe I didn't. Did you see the ones I had on her? I had all of them, right? I didn't do all of it, but I just did what you see.
Set a career high in points in a game for as long clock as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's
You
46
suck.
points for Powell to go with 18 rebounds. I mean, you rarely see a player of his age.
No.
Your team is too good. That's the problem. And they suck because they can't even out with you.
46-point game. He became the oldest player to get 45
There you go,
points and
see?
15 rebounds. And you
That's
know
the
what?
long
They've
siren.
done a nice run here.
When you make a three-pointer, it does a long siren.
Wait, what was the name of that? It sounds like a tornado.
It's a long siren.
No, what's the actual?
The name is a long siren. That's what it's called.
No, because
After the three-pointer from Evan Turner. Called for run and finished off by Gasol.
And he can time his passes so
Interesting.
perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Boston leading by
Oops.
10.
I hate that.
Final point, guys, with Powell's career
But and it was
game.
right
It's
there
crazy
in
to
front
think
of the damn
that he
page,
did
and my
it
phone
while
is
not
dying
being the
already.
offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis.
Anyway.
For
What? My
so
phone
long.
dying? I don't
It's
know.
okay we recorded a little bit.
He's coming off a 22-point game against
Because we
Phoenix.
can't get over that. They're just great
Defensively,
creation.
he was
And they're
really
fucking green.
aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4
It's so
steals over
funny.
the course of that game. And that's why
Hey, he's green. Don Cena's green.
long-range jump
Yeah,
shots.
but you need to make your core
For
green.
Boston, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall.
I
in
mean, I
first
like the
quarter.
designing,
Off and
but
running.
I think you should change the green.
Man showing some
But keep the red,
terrific
though.
range. And it's 7 points for Marcus
Keep the red on
Smart.
the hoop,
He has got
but
a
change
little
the
lack to
green.
defending the three-point shot at that end.
Oh, put it
3 of the
white.
last 5 baskets.
That way it's white and green, because that's what their colors are.
first time out,
I mean,
game
it's
called
cool,
for Chicago.
but it's
And
just not
guys,
them.
this is the
It's not the
first
self,
ceiling
it's
of
the
Boston.
self, it's the green. We've always been
When
green.
these two teams faced off last
I mean, I
year,
like the outline.
no
Just keep this how you have it,
they're
but
the
just
better
change the
team.
green.
Yeah,
instead
and
of-
very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams.
Or
in the
black, because they're
Now
black
here's
too.
Butler. Against Phoenix, he was
Or you could do
really
green
on
and
his
black
game.
court.
league. You know, they've scored
Do the
several
outline
times
black
already here
and
in
then
the
make
first
it
quarter
green.
down low. I like that.
It's like a running
But you can
game
keep
in
the
football
court
that
the
you
way
can
it is, like the outside. But I'm talking about like the in the green, the paint, put it green, and then put the outline in black.
The high post
Because their
shot,
court's not even like
and it's
that,
in
black
after a
by
nice
the way,
bounce
so
off
it's
the right
creation.
side.
But that's their
6 points
alternate
for
color
Pau
is green and black.
Passing
It's their alternate
leads
jersey
to
color.
assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync.
I guess I don't have one for a
They've worked hard.
I mean, you
and
can
created
keep it.
great chances for
It's
themselves
just
in this opening
weird.
quarter.
Oh,
And
it's
if they
fine.
match that effort at the
It's you,
defensive
it's your
end,
creation.
watch out.
Now here's Rose. He's been
You would say,
patient
wait a
so
minute,
far,
self-exploring
nothing yet on
now.
the scoreboard.
Blue, why is
To
it?
Butler.
Whatever.
It's
Do
good
what you
this
want.
time, the assist from Rose.
Good
I
display
mean, I
of
could change
physicality
it.
by
I mean,
Gasol to
do you,
set that
how about
shot
the
up.
flooring? Do you think, like...
The flooring is fine. I like
the
it.
W against the
You just
Pelicans
change
in
the outline to black.
And if you look at the numbers, guys,
And then the paint
what
part
jumps
where
out
the
at
blue
you
is,
the
change it to
balance
green.
they had offensively.
Or you could do
Very
white.
satisfying road
But I like
win
black
because you're
better
right.
because
There was tremendous balance
black
displayed.
is
I mean,
one
the
of their
crowd
alternate jersey
was
colors.
basically stunned at
My
how
favorite
they were
jersey,
able to
actually.
dismantle
One of
that defense.
Rose dishes to Gasol.
I mean, you can change. You could keep their jersey,
Now here's McDermott.
but change
On a
it to
lot of
green.
room. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot is
Like the
good.
numbers green.
Boy, guys,
That's
they've
all.
shown some great passing on their last few trips down the
Or
floor.
you could just leave it. It doesn't matter.
No, and actually, the blue and white, it actually does look damn good.
It's different, but it's not them.
Off the back iron.
In real life, it's not them. It's just a
But do we actually have a team what's like that?
A huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been
in the
playing smart
NBA?
basketball.
Yeah.
They've been
Yeah.
very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And
forget
the
what
shot
team it
is
is.
good.
I think there is a team.
Is it
that-
Texas?
On their heels every time the
It
ball
might be
comes inside.
Las
They
Vegas?
have to
Magic.
ramp up the aggressiveness. Greg.
Magic
I mean,
is that color.
if they don't, things are just going to get
That's what
worse
I'm
for them.
saying.
Mickey. And count it. 2 points with a chance
That's
for
why
one
you
more
should
at the
stay,
free throw line.
stay green, but it's fine.
They're off to a strong start here early.
Or you could just keep the
6
jerseys,
points
that's fine.
off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level
They're
here
different,
in the early
they're
going. I
creative.
mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
And really, the Bulls weathered a lot of injuries
At least
last
change the
season
floor.
and still
Yeah,
had a
it's
good
okay
showing
with me.
in the East. Came away with the
But you
3
could leave
seed
it,
when
it's
many
just your
thought
game,
they would
so.
sink down after missing so many games from key players.
See? Look how many people you can fit in the front.
Yeah.
High post shot. And again, it's
Yeah, you can keep that. That's fine.
And he's starting to show
They suck.
killer instinct this quarter, looking
They
to
suck.
extend the lead.
Because you
And it's
put your back all
Rose
the way up.
penetrating.
Like I do in my baseball
That's
game.
short off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Overtime
And the
anyhow.
foul on
But
territory.
I'm
Mine.
That's
He's
his
on the
first
other guy.
foul.
But I'm glad that
You can see
I
he
got
just
Cannon.
didn't get
He's
squared
good.
up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge.
Come on, give me the
I think
ball.
The official got that one right.
He's a
Joe
good player.
Kino is checked in for Pau Gasol.
And
Oops.
just because you can make it
I have
outside
made it
doesn't
from like
mean
there.
you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway,
always
Greg.
make
I
it
mean,
from
he
that
can
out.
work for a better shot than that.
And again, Chicago. No good. Down low. Here's Smart. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Enough with the damn whistles.
What I'm telling
Good
you
role
is
in
if you
their
keep winning,
offense today,
you'll
guys.
get back.
Without
You'll
him,
win the
they may
first.
not be in the lead.
Earlier, Doris
Before
Burke
you know
spoke
it,
with head coach
you'll
Fred
be up
Hoiberg.
there.
Find out, DB.
Well, Kevin, basically preventing
Come on,
second
guys.
chance points is something he pointed to.
Don't
as one
forget
of their
those steps
keys
too
to a
late,
win
'cause you gotta
today.
get up
He's
early.
hoping to see a
And we
ton
can't
of
be late
energy
for
in the
enough
rebounding
appointment.
game from his players. Most guys talk an awful
hear me?
lot about winning the energy battle.
Thank you,
Let me
Doris,
go
for
over the
that.
ball.
Obviously, getting better position mark on the
let's move it
boards
open.
is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really.
And you know what I noticed? I
Yeah, they
did
got to
something
get some
too,
things
actually.
straightened
It's not
out.
over in
Sometimes
that
the best
right
way to do
corner.
that is with the
Now it's in the
timeout.
left.
They look to be overwhelmed right now.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and the Bulls making a change also. Portis, he's checked in for Mirotic. Now here's Butler, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Stolen
What
by
the
Noah. Outside
fuck?
Butler. Passes to Portis. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Rose goes in. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Bulls trail by 13. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Now here's Rose. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. McDermott with it. Now guarded by Bradley. And stolen by Self. And they're running. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Self. Bradley's got his first points in this one. Butler kicks to Rose. And the basket good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Butler in the corner to the paint. And that one's good by Noah.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Some changes for Chicago. Etuan Moore comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. And watching Amir Johnson, Clark, he seems so casual about silently destroying opponents in the paint, and he's carried that air about him almost his entire career.
You know what? He's rarely had plays called for him, Kevin. He doesn't produce a bunch of highlights, but he's really potent. I mean, one of the league's best at defending opponents at the rim, grabbing in traffic, rebound.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Now here's Brooks. He's guarded closely. Moore outside. Back to Brooks. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Portis. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Moore. That one's off. Still out of sync. Boston leading by 18. Fires it up. Here's Zeller. And he banks in the layup.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Brooks, the pass to Noah. The drive by Brooks. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Brooks outside. Noah the screen. Outside Butler. Almost, but it rolls out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Moore. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's Rozier. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
It's early, but they are getting on the glass.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backboard. These second chance buckets are killing them.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Sullinger. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Hell yeah, baby.
And the powerful
no doubt they've come into this
downtown,
game
baby.
Really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room to stop the run. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 1 second left. In deep. Smart dumps it in. Smart's got 15 points. And that's it for the first quarter. It's been a very lopsided game. Boston on top, running away with it. We'll get right back to the action. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
That was cool how I heard that.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. Clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy runs.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Here's Gasol, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see. I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow. But Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it. And that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim.
Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
You know, huge height advantage there. But because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Mirotic's shot is off.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Oh, and the jam by Sullinger.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board. You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he gets it back. Mirotic grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Moore kicks to McDermott. Drills it from outside. McDermott's got 6 points.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Out to the wing. Good-looking screen by Gasol. No good from Moore.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And it's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
The dish to McDermott. There's a screen. Mirotic has a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Mirotic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls. There's Cannon with the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one. Feeds to Mirotic. Shoots the three. Shot no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. No one near Turner as he lets it go. The quick look, no good that time. Chicago's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Now here's McDermott. Turner covering. It's deflected. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Damn, boy. You just swing over.
Bulls have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Now, here is Mirotic. He's covered closely. Goes up on the high post. Rebound, Boston. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
And it's Rose penetrating. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Smart. That drops. Smart's got 7 now in this quarter.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
The shot by Turner, no good. The Bulls shooting 43% from the field. Mirotic sets the screen for McDermott. Off the pick. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. McDermott's got 8 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And stolen by Mirotic. Over in the corner, Rose. Cannon with the rebound. Cannon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter.
That was awesome. He was on 1 foot and he shot that.
Gasol is screen on Turner. Turner with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. That's good. Cannon's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Now here is Mirotic. He's guarded closely, and he gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Pau Gasol.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Pass to Mickey from 15 feet away, and it's Boston with another.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Chicago's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Gasol setting the pick for McDermott. Turner with the steal. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop.
I think that play sort
Dude,
of
I think this net is going to be broken by the end of this night.
Both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Lets it fly, and it's Boston with another.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Into the Bulls, shooting it at even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's McDermott. Turner covering. Goes up with a stripe. Rebound, Boston. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 31 points.
Boy, a big gap between these teams as far as fast break points are concerned.
Yeah, and some teams play a slower tempo, but defensively you have to commit to sprinting back in transition. and denying those runouts. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Some good play from Rose in this one. 12 points and 3 assists.
Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
Bulls making a switch here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Mirotic. Butler, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. And it's Brooks in for Moore. Good on the second free throw.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other two, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Oh my God.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and the jumper is good. Rose has got 15.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it. You know, in talking about D. Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
And the basket by Olenek.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Noah the screen. And it's Rose penetrating. Noah with a screen on Thomas. Shot clock at 6. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one. There's the 3. Olenek can't hit. And Chicago shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Brooks against Thomas. It's Brooks on the wing. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it. Inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that one's good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Gibson with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Gibson. Nobody back. Post to post dunk.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Thomas outside, and he gets it to go. Thomas got 5.
They're shooting just over 50% on their 3-point attempts. That's excellent. Each one they make is a tiny little dagger in the heart of the defense.
Here's the screen. Noah kicks to Butler. It's blocked. Here's Turner. Chicago grabs the miss, but they get it back. Shot's good by Gibson.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Pass to Portis. Back to Rose. Down low, 4 seconds left, and Noah with the layup.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
There's Thomas with the 3, and no good trying to get that one. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Boston on top.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
What a brilliant, unselfish half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
You know, Smart is playing well. 31 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Smart is out there with Cannon. Then it's Turner. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Mickey in at the 4. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Mirotic gets the bucket.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Well, the Bulls shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Mirotic's shot is off. Boston shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And he gets it to go.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Rose kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft feet.
Cannon can't hit.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Out left to the wing. Here's Gasol. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Mickey. The putback. Oh, and the jam by Sullinger.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
Here's Rose. Soft touch off the glass. Rose has got 19 points.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Cannon can't hit. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Turner. Gasol with the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
And Mirotic kicks to Butler. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
It's stolen by Sullinger. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Sullinger. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Rose.
Evan Turner having a fantastic game. He's got 10 rebounds. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And guys, you look over the history of the Defensive Player of the Year award, and it usually goes to big men. Big men get the blocks and clog up the paint, but before last season, the last 10 Defensive Player of the Year awards went to bigs.
Oh, and the jam by Sullinger.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, where they have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Last year we saw Kawhi Leonard with the Defensive Player of the Year award. Draymond Green was runner-up, and although he was a power forward, I thought, Clark, he was defending on the perimeter quite a bit.
Yeah, he was. And, you know, it's only the 8th time out of 33 Defensive Player of the Year awards that's not been given to a big guy. So, well earned by Kawhi Leonard, and Draymond Green very easily could have won the award, too.
And Moore kicks to McDermott. To halt the run, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Here's Sullinger, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Sullinger's got 8 here in the quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Mirotic the screen. Noah against Sullinger. Butler dishes to Moore. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Smart. Here's Johnson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Lets it go with a 3. Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Sullinger's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Well, what a season it was for Mirotic last year. Came on stronger for the Chicago Bulls. Continued to improve. Effective in the playoffs. Really a joy to watch in his first year.
And interesting, so much hype going into the season was about Dougie McDermott.
Yes.
And whether or not he was going to be in the running for Rookie of the Year. It ended up being Mirotic. Most years, he could have walked away with that award.
Stolen by Smart, and Smart with a clear path to the hoop. That's good. Smart's got 4 this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
For Mirotic, he was most valuable late in games, guys. From March on, he led the league in fourth quarter points per game.
And for that note about Mirotic, in the fourth, he outscored LeBron and Westbrook that month. That's impressive for any player,
Twice as more.
much less a rookie.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
For Boston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showed he could be an effective player even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, and if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
And the shot is good.
Well, they've really put the extra effort in on the glass here.
Yeah, totally out-hustling their opponents. The coaching staff has to like this kind of effort.
Here's Noah. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 6 points for Joakim Noah.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Now the pass to Portis. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. And Boston with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And while we can, let's find out a little bit about the shooting guards around the league and which of them have had the most assists over the last 10 games. Number 1, Jimmy Butler, and of course Avery Bradley.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position, but if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
The Bulls have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
It's Thomas outside, and it's good. Thomas got 8 points.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Down low, here's Moore. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Moore's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Thomas, no good. Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Brooks with no one around. That 3 off the mark. Boston shooting well, 52% in the 3rd. They came to play offensively in the 2nd half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Moore outside, the 3, and good on the basket. Book it. Moore's got 11 in the 2nd half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Noah with the block. From 10 feet out, no good off the back of the rim. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Brooks has got space, finds himself wide open and drills it. Brooks has got 6 points.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time. He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Here's Noah. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Noah's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Bradley can't get it to go.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And it's Butler missing. Boston shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there.
And a moment here to check out some of the stats for Isaiah Thomas. 13th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And nobody's able to guard him out there. I mean, defenders have been trying to get physical with him, but it doesn't bother him. He just shrugs it off.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Zone, and Turner's subbed in for Urebko. And Chicago also making a switch. Rose is checked in. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 3rd. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, kept alive by Boston. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Bulls down 4 spots from them.
And looking at Chicago, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bradley against Rose. Here's Butler. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got his 3rd assist on the night.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half. He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Boston, no good that time either.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Rose. Olynyk is covering. And the wide open shot from Rose. Offline from the top of the key. He got it up.
Oh!
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Boston on top, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter back. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Boston shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. So for Chicago right now, they've got Portis, also Dunleavy out there, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Brooks outside to the middle. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, something that's floating around in the sports world and in the NBA is reseeding after the playoffs start. And for those of you who may not understand the situation, it's simply saying that no matter what, it would play the lower seeded team, however you get to those numbers.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And with that whole concept of playoff reseeding, so often we'll see a 2nd or 3rd seed team get a 6th or 7th seed team in the second round. Meanwhile, Greg, the top seed plays the 4th seed no matter what.
You know, I think in a few cases it would have made a major difference in how the playoffs would have played out. And quite frankly, I think it also puts more value on the regular season if that #1 seed could play a 7th seed, if you will, in the second round. So I think that's something that the commissioner and the competition committee might want to reassess.
And that one misses. And Boston has possession. Sullinger with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Brooks, the best of Airstone. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Rozier. Brooks gets the rebound. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. There's the screen. Down low. It's stolen. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 21 points for Jared Sullinger. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Outside Holiday. And Boston with the rebound. Sullinger's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Cannon gets it to go.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Chicago with the ball. Rob. Here's Rozier. And another basket for Boston. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the wing right side. Dunleavy. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cannon can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Dunleavy. And that's now 8 points for Brooks.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Dunleavy's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Rozier's got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Brooks. And Boston with the rebound. Mickey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Cannon gets it to go.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
The Bulls shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Brooks outside. Passes it to Portis. Here's Bairstow. And that one goes long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
It's deflected. Here's Brooks. Holiday dishes to Brooks. It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Turner lead the charge.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Outside Holiday. Puts it up from 17. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-6 run. And he gets it to go. Cannon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. I like his composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
Sullinger, no good. Here's Chicago. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Good chance here for Turner. And it falls over the rim and in. Turner's got 24.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Brooks can't get that one to fall. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Sometimes you can catch the defense napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
The feed to Bairstow. And Holiday has it in the corner. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
6 to shoot. Brooks outside. But they'll get another chance. Out of hand on it. Here's Rozier. And it's Boston with another.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Outside Holiday. And even 3-on-3 break. And Jared Sullinger, the bucket on the assist by Cannon. Cannon's got assist number 8 now on the night. Brooks outside. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. My goodness, since when does he score off the crossover? Now I've truly seen it all.
From deep. But they recover it.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Dunleavy with the ball. And Holiday throws it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Portis. Tony Snell comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Moore subbed in for Justin Holiday. Brooks against Thomas. The drive by Brooks. Here's Moore. And again, no good by Chicago. Boston shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Back to Brooks. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Tries to keep it alive.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Free throw line jump shot. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The Rebco, that's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
The Bulls shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. They get it back. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 15 points here in the second half.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Olynyk lays it up and banks it in.
Plays like that, and hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
Looking to end his cold spell, and Thomas with the lay-in, good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Dishes it to Mirotic.
Oh, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
And Bradley gets it to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to
give me going up to 200, baby.
2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Sullinger. Every time there was a big possession,
200!
he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Bradley against Moore. To the inside. And it's Brooks. That's time on the assist.
Fucking 200, bitch.
Credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
That is
Yeah.
Well, if it wasn't out
Let's
of reach,
go.
it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. And Boston with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the bucket from Bairstow.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
No way.
Now Brooks. And so it's Boston easily.
Yeah.
This game going away. Basketball team
No question about it. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. It only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hell. Fuck my penis. Beach.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Jared Sullinger. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You're getting jealous. He feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Like, hell, fuck. When close to that, she's gonna shit her pants. She is so gonna shit her goddamn pants, homie. this whole hype
The
up
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense can be stifling at times, too. I mean,
he's a great two-way player.
He's a two-way player, but I don't know if I would give him the best two-guard yet.
Well.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indiana. Yeah, that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes
Let's go.
at the 3 spot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And for Sullinger last season, further indication, Clark, that he needs to keep working on his conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Well, as usual, rebounding is an area he wants the team to concentrate on tonight. He acknowledged the strength of their opposition on the boards, saying that this basically is a team that will burn you on the offensive glass if you don't do a good job checking them out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that. Obviously, getting better position, Clark, on the boards is an issue.
Yeah, that and the will to get it done, Kevin.
Here's Cannon. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Cannon's got his second basket.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
There's Cannon with the 3. The shot is off. Curry with a nice D.
Not a problem when that's miss of the game. Strong start.
Barnes with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Here's Bogut. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA.
And logging out for that last game. Goodbye, everybody. Please make sure you hit the like. And one thing is that you keep hitting it, you will get a diamond. It's very rare. Yes, it's a very rare, and it's something where you can get a diamond, but I have tried it, but it does not work. But you guys want to try it, I can't tell you guys what to do, but make sure you hit the like and make sure you hit the bell when somebody is on live. The spike like, or whatever how you guys call them, but please, this I'm telling you, please, this please make sure you hit the like, okay? Just make sure you do. And goodbye. What?
It's too loud. You're waking up your mom.
Sorry, but you don't want to.
It's 12 or so you need to go to bed.
Well, you